In a cozy corner of the internet, there's a channel that's a hidden gem. Mom and Pop Quilt Shop is so quaint, where the art of quilting finds its place. With a warm smile they welcome you in, guiding hands as always begin. From tracing patterns to stitching seams, together we create our dreams. Stitches of love we weave and sew. In this online world we come to grow. Mom and Pop Quilt Shop, where hearts align. Let's embrace the craft and let our souls shine. Stitches of love we weave and sew. In this online world we come to grow. Mom and Pop Quilt Shop, where hearts align. Let's embrace the craft and let our souls shine.
Oh, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good early to you. We are 15 minutes early because we're going to do some knitting. I was just ironing up this fabric, so I'm just going to stick it off to the side. It's going to be part of our project today. How's everybody doing? Welcome in, welcome in. Glad to see some faces here early. Appreciate you helping bring awareness to dementia and Alzheimer's. And there is a link in all the March live streams to go with this. So here is my knitting, and here's my first sock. My second sock is not looking like my first sock. Well, I mean, it looks like it, but the tension is different because, and I switched needles. My first one was bamboo, and the second one I'm actually using steel. So, your favorite? It has a little chunk. I was actually going to do one of the bigger, hold on, let's go overhead here, sorry. The orange, that orange color is going to do this part. I'm trying to get it for here and that up there. And then I've got like a different color for here. So I'm mixing and matching. I'm not picking all mine to be what it says on here. I'm doing my own thing, but it will look pretty. Okay. So, but here is in regards to the knitting. Okay. We did say we were going to start 15 minutes early to partake in this. Okay. My socks are Tin Can Knits. It was a free pattern that was suggested to me by a very proficient knitter and crocheter, Colleen. So I appreciate that over on the Twitch side. So, and they're the rye socks. And as you can tell, mine kind of look like that. Kind of. In a way. And it does fit. It fits perfectly. So, but this one is actually coming out a little bit smaller, but I'm hoping it still might have the same stretch. The stitches are much more evener than the first time around. So I'm happy with that. There's always some improvement, right? So you're cutting triangles. Fantastic. I got a nice big chunk of grays here all ready to rock because I couldn't find enough blue in my background, but I did find some whites and grays and stuff. Okay. So welcome in everybody. Hello, 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 hello. What? A Mr. Chris Notbush. What the heck? What is going on? Feel I have a superhero in my chat. I'll bow to Mr. Chris. Happy to see you. Happy to see you. Okay, yeah, so we're, again, we're starting 15 minutes early today to bring awareness for dementia and Alzheimer's for the month of March. Now, we do have a supporter of our channel, Miss Sylvia Back. She has a channel called You and Me FPP over on YouTube side, and she is trying to raise money to awareness. So you can find a link to her donation thingy in our chat for all of our streams for the months of March to help support Sylvia and her cause, okay? So. Well, welcome in. Great job on my side. Thanks, Annie. Oh, I appreciate that. I mean, my toes a little bit, but hey, I'm trying, right? So, you got to try somewhere. So, and my goal is to make socks for the boys for Christmas. So, cheers, everybody. Cheers, cheers, cheers. Happy days to you. Happy Saturday. I know I got pigtails in my hair today, but I was helping Pop with some lighting. Isn't it pretty? We got some new lighting up ahead. Maybe I'll grow with all this light. We certainly have enough fertilizer around me, don't we? Anyways. Connie Joe had surgery Tuesday to repair my hernia, so I may zone out now and then. But I'm looking forward to seeing the broadcast. Well, thank you, Connie Joe. Cheers to you. Hope you're feeling better. Yes, it is. I think we all suffer that in some way, and it has also been linked to diabetes as well. So, and we know Pop has diabetes, and we know that Pop's Pop is a little cuckoo sometimes. So, you know, well, it might be that. It's been diagnosed, so we gotta bring awareness to it, right? So if we can, let's put a smile on our face and do some knitting. Okay. If I missed anybody coming in, I know we're early, but I didn't want to take away from our regular sewing time to do some knitting if some people weren't up for that. So I thought we'd start early. So happy to see you. It's actually beautiful outside. Take a look. The pond kind of was almost Lake Fulford the other day, or Lake Mama Pop Quilt Shop. Yeah. And there actually, is there a bird on the bottom left corner, just on the water's edge? I'm not sure there. But I did see like a couple of flocks of geese flying over, and then there was all those little birdie birds that like to land there too. Oh, Gwenny, hello June Hansen, hello Kelly Quills, hello Sylvia. We'll do Lynn's, but it's also here too.
She's looking for them.
Oh, okay, perfect. It's also like, and we put for Miss Sylvia's Facebook channel. Okay. Oh, Katie Crafts. And of course we have the star of the show. The star of the show, Sophie Lofi. I got a treat for her. All right, let's do the snackies for the star of the show. Would you like this? Oh, are you interested? Are you interested? Yeah? This is a little bit. That's a sweet potato chicken round thingamabobbin. I need bows in my pigtails? I coulda. If I touched the electricity right, it could have had a perm in my pigtails. Yeah, no, we put a nice big 16 foot strip of lighting right above my head and into Pop's section right beside me. So, yeah, that way. Have some spaghetti bolognese for dinner. Ooh, it's nearly 7 p.m. here. That sounds delicious. That's with beef though, isn't it? I made chicken patty last night, like I was in a burger patty. It was okay. Thank you, Mary. Big hugs for the donation. I'm trying to get a different heating system for the shop here.
And cooling.
And cooling. Yeah, sorry, it's both. It's both. If I miss anybody coming, hello, my friends. Missed you. Okay, let's get stitching, or sewing, stitching. You know, that stuff, knitting. So right now I'm on the last, I think it's 4 or 5 rows on my heel flap for my second sock, okay? So let's not pull the wrong needle out, because that'll make me cry. Hey, Lori Clark. Hi, LL and the gang, just finishing the fish tank. Nice. I got all the scraps sewn together in 2 huge fabrics. Big enough to make a pair of scrappy pants to go along with it. No way. I can't wait to see this outfit, April Green. I can't wait to see it. Hello, Joyce. Welcome in. Yes, with beef for hubby, I could live without it. Yeah, you're more like on the vegan kind of side, aren't you? But yeah, I picked up some ground chicken and, of course, ground beef for the boys. So I made them hamburgers and me, like, chicken burger thingy. But we didn't have it without buns. We had it without, sorry, what did I say? We had it without buns. So, because we had potatoes. I got a really big bag of potatoes. My goodness, one of those potatoes in there could feed like a small family for a week on. It's massive. It's massive. Our brains are made up of 60% fat. Good healthy fats is important for brain health. And believe it or not, nicotine is linked to resisting Alzheimer's, although some smoking is not what it's good for. Well, no, but that's why I think you were trying to grow it, weren't you? Is to try a different medicinal purpose for that nicotine or tobacco plant. So, oh, Tracy Albert, hello, Miss Helly. Hope everybody's okay. I'm good. My infusion on Wednesday went well. I was a little tired afterwards. That's why I didn't open up a Zoom. I kind of napped and played WoW. So, that's kind of what I did. Hello, Renee. So it seems we do have a giveaway today. This one is our February giveaway because we're starting of the March. And of course, we gave one quilt away for January. It's over there. It's waiting for the backing from Miss Catherine. So, and then this one is given away today. And we do have a winner. Yeah, creation of miniatures. Yeah, see, I pay attention. Sometimes you think I don't, but I do. Hello, Claudette. Hello, Diane. Welcome in. Hello, Night Owl. By any chance, would anybody have a pattern to make mittens knitted? I cannot seem to find one anywhere. What about you check this site here? It was suggested to me, and I know this person would never steer me wrong. So it is Tin Can Knits. Maybe try and take a little looky-loo at their website. And they had like everything. They got like socks and blankets and shawls and baby hats and, you know, all the things. I didn't print out in color, but there's some pretty nice, pretty stuff there. So check that out. Yeah, we're doing the knitting beforehand. Make awareness. If I actually get knitting, that'd be nice. Sorry.
Sort of.
Sort of. I know. I apologize. I'm a dork. I just get hung up.
Let's get at it.
Let's just get at her. Okay. So I have to do, I think it's 4 more rows. So we'll get the 4 rows done. So this is just slipping one off and then I'm purling. Everybody knits differently. I learned by watching somebody who was a lefter and I sat in front of them. So, and then by just reading books. So everybody knits differently. As long as you get the purpose across, it's all good. Okay. You get all your stuff done. It works. It works. Okay. Does everybody have a good weekend so far? I appreciate you hanging out with me early today. And excited as much as I am for a start to a brand new project for the beginning of March. This one will again be given away at the beginning of the first stream for of April. It'll be given away then. Okay, so we got 12, remember, we got 12 giveaways this year. 1 quilt each month of our Scrappy Stash Adventures. So come along with me and craft and make a mess. Or be inspired to clean up your craft space. Okay, I have a question for you because Miss Tracy Provis is cleaning up her craft area. And she feels like she's not getting anywhere and it's been like 90 minutes and she's getting a little frustrated, I could tell. So do you find it easier to clean a smaller space like total reorganization or a bigger space? I think it would be easier in a bigger space because you can lay everything. Oops, get back here. Get back here. You can lay everything out and have a little bit of more of an easier time of organizing it. But it also gives a spot for more collection. Okay. All right. Now I'm going to flip that towards me. I was doing purling then. Now I'm going to do the knitting. Do the knitting. I'll get it out. I'm sorry, my hands and my eyes are down, so I'm missing the chat. If you got something, Pop is here. If you want to bug Pop, working on a baby quilt today. Nice, Diane. Excellent. Hello, Deborah Holman. You got a cold though, Helly? Is that it? Hello, my moderator sisters, Allison, Gwenny, and Helly. Well, don't get annoyed. Just take a deep breath. I can't get anything else, just watching and doing knitting. I don't understand. Okay. Hold up. I want to make sure I'm making another sling bag. Nice. I was thinking about I got to finish those up for my nieces because I think I got three done and then I wanted to do one for my sister. Okay, so that was just, you slip that on. You slip that on the needle and then I'm going to come in and just do a knit. I'm going to finish up the row as a knit. Okay. Okay. Now we are doing this to make awareness for dementia and Alzheimer's for the month of March. It is very important, and the more we know about it, the better we will all be off in the future, especially for our own family who may end up suffering such a thing, right? Problems in health is a daily situation, right? As we know, we gotta try and look after each other the best we can. The needle size I'm using is 2.75. I think it's millimeters. I think that's what it says on it. I did start off with a 2.25 to do my cuff, but that's only because it says that in the pattern, right? And this being my first sock, It's not just a plain sock, it's got a nice little pattern on it too, on the front part here, kind of right there. You can see how it's over here. I'll do like a little sock puppet. What you doing in the shop today? I made a sock puppet. But there's my toe and there's my heel. So what I'm trying to do right now is this part, building out the heel part, and then I'll turn it. I did have to watch a YouTube video at least 2 or 3 times on this part, like when you're turning the heel. That just had my brain like farting all over the place. I didn't know what was happening by the words on the text. So I had to go watch somebody do it first before I could actually grasp it. So seriously. But yeah, isn't it cute? In my first sock. So even if this one doesn't happen to, I will probably wear them together, or they'll be Christmas ornaments. It's lamb chop. Right, Pet Straps? Hello, Irish. I just finished up 2 potato chip quilt tops. Very nice. Now working on a little house block, trying to get caught up on unfinished projects. Hubby is home and doing well. Excellent. That was going to be like one of my questions, so thank you very much for answering it. Big diet change since his gallbladder out. I bet. Trust me, I know about change. But you know, change has got to be a good thing because it happens so often. So I'm just saying it has to be. You got to think about it on a more of a positive scale. So change is a good thing. It's meant to happen. Sometimes bad things happen so that good things can happen, right? Oh, okay. Hold on. We're gonna back that train up here because hold on. I think I got my split on my yarn there. Hold on. Go back here. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. Reset. There, and there. So I'm assuming, being this new to the socky part, that when you're starting off your row and you slip the first one, it's because you don't want to do a double knit there, or you're going to end up with a bulk along this edge. Because that's the only thing I could think of was the reason why you slip this one first and then knit, because you just knitted that. You just gave that a knit on that side, right? So I don't know. That's my logic. Oh, don't pull it out. Oh, don't back it up. Okay, we got this. It's okay. We're still learning. And it put it down for a while, and I shouldn't have. So, because then I was like lost. I was like, oh, good. Where do I start off again? I'm confused. So, hey there, Mr. Peter. How you doing? Welcome in. Happy Saturday. Hello, Jenny Anderson. Morning. Is something new? Hi. I haven't knitted in a while. For Alzheimer's, I have been binding QOV, and my iron died. Oh no, Jenny. Oh no. And there's been actually quite a few, from my understanding, YouTubers of our field that have done some videos on irons recently. So all I can attest to is the one that Pop bought me, the cordless one. Like, I don't know, a year and a bit ago now. So, and it only just recently has started to sputter. So, yes, we started stream 15 minutes earlier today to try and do knit for awareness for Alzheimer's and dementia. And if you click on the link in the description of our videos for all of month of March, you will get a link where you can help contribute through one of our very long-time members of our channel, Miss Sylvia Back, and her channel called You and Me FPP on YouTube. So she's had family members that have suffered it, as we all have, but it's also nice to, to stand up with someone of our community and stand beside them and cheer them on and, encourage and bring awareness. Because somewhere, somehow, some way, we've all been affected by that. Okay, so I think I need one more row, so it's one more knit row after this, and then we got it, and then we're starting for our day on the sewing. It is a beautiful sunny day here, though crisp. Come on, get into there. There we go. Okay. And I know everybody knits differently. I love Gwenny. I love my, hold on, Oliso iron. It's one that had the feet that pop up under it. What is mine? Oh, mine's a Panasonic. It's got Panasonic model NIWL 602. And it sits in a little cradle. Hello, Valerie. Hello, welcome in. Hello, Deborah. Hello, everyone. Love you lots. I love you too. Beaver Bex is Charlotte. Okay, yeah, sorry. I'm totally missing chat, and I apologize. I'm going to finish this row here, and then we'll get into the cutting of today's project. Okay, and I think, is it exclamation pattern for that one, or no?
Not yet,
Not yet? Okay.
but it will be.
Oh, no, sorry, it's a knit. It's just a, sorry, slip over, not knit. My bad. My bad. It's already making mistakes, for Pete's sakes. Good gravy. I had a feeling I couldn't talk and knit at the same time. Yeah. I'm just not that talented, folks. I'm sorry to say. I don't think I can knit and talk at the same time. The sun has just set here. I'm looking out at a beautiful red sky. Here is, well, it's still hanging out here. We've got some clouds in the sky today, and it is a little, the breeze is crispy, but it did do like a big melt, and we had some rain. So but it's not too bad. I had the same iron going. I also had the Panasonic cordless as well. Enjoyed them both until tanks blew. Uh-oh. Yikes. Yeah, it makes you wonder why it does that. But the tanks blow. Now, I should have 28 rows. And we can try and count that. There is a way to try and count how many rows you got. You can also use little counters. There's like little things you can attach to your knitting needles or to your knitting projects. And you can flip a little number to set your counter, or you just add it as there's a number stitched on it, or not stitched on, but embossed on it or something. So. This one. Oh, hey, come back here. Get back here. Come here. And over. Okay. Whew. Okay. Now, for the counting part, you want to count, like, as in the stitch, that little weave it does. Fortunately, if I zoom up, it's not going to zoom in because it's not focused. So, hey, Johnny, how you doing? So you just count up each one, right? So there'd be like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28. So yeah, okay, that would be 28. So we can, at this point, we would make our way to doing the turning of the heel, which is right here. But I'm still new at that, and I'm probably going to have to go back and watch the video to make sure I'm doing it right. But it's a matter of slipping the stitch, purling, and then knitting together, or purling together, and then so and so, working back in little gaps to form the bottom of the heel. Okay, going like that part there. Okay. Okay. All right. So thank you for hanging out with me early and bringing awareness to Alzheimer's and dementia. Okay. I'm just gonna tuck this in here. I need to make myself a knitting bag so I put all my stuff together. Okay. There we go. So thank you, everybody. Thank you. Okay. Now we'll get started on our project. Pop that over here. Okay. So this here is Pop just put it in the chat, actually. Thank you so much. That's the one we're working on. Oh, Night Owl. I just saw that. Thanks, Night Owl, for exclamation pattern. Pop had it all set up. So what I'm going to do with this pattern here is I'm using my stash. Some of these are going to call for bigger chunks of color. So you're going to want like a bigger stash section. Like I have this lovely orange. It's got a big hoop cut out of it. I don't know what I used it for, honest to goodness. It's a circle of some sort. I don't know, maybe a flower. Oh, I honestly don't remember. So I'm going to try and get as many as I can out of this one. My goal is, I think I need 29 for this, or was it 29 for that and that? So where it has F up here with what could be the same color here, I'm going to introduce a different color just because it's the little pack that's together. So as long as I can get the pack to be consistent or in similar shades of, if you want to do like a tonal, like light, medium, and darks to work your way up through your stash of your oranges or your yellows or your pinks or whatever. For all the bees, I've got this lovely little like batik. I'm mixing batiks and cottons for this project, like I always do. Batiks, cottons, and flannels. Whatever's in my stash goes in the pile of the quilt making. So, okay. Oh, thank you, Tracy Albert. I'm still learning. Hello, Natalie J. Hello, you missed the knitting. Cheers. Cheers on me, cuppa. Okay. So, I am trying to like just bust my stash for this section here where it's A. It's just like a little, there's only 3 blues in there. I think I'm only going to get that out of this chunk right here. Okay, so when I go and I line up my ruler, my 60-degree ruler, this pattern does come with a paper template that you can cut out and use. You could also masking tape the paper up and have it more of a firmer template to use as you're, tracing and cutting or whatever. Or you can have a lovely 60-degree ruler that I've had. This was a gift to me, and I do have I think not 60, but I think it's I'm not sure. Maybe it's a 50-degree ruler. That may work as well, but just realize that your quilt project won't be as big as it says on the project. It says as it indicates, which is 70 by 90. Okay. So this is triangles. We are going to work on triangles. They're just as easy as working on with squares. If we do something wrong, we know the song, don't we? Could you show the picture of the quilt, please? I don't have one of the image itself. You'd have to click on the link. Go exclamation pattern if you just missed it. It should pop up and then you can go from there. So thank you. So I was helping Pop in the shop, so I was trying to get my hair out of my face. Alright, so okay, I did get my B. So, and I want to get some F's and then my A's. I'm going to plan the first like couple rows here of getting these all together. Okay. Now my printer doesn't work half the time. I was very surprised it even printed that much color. Like it almost fell over. I thought, oh, all right, you want to work today. So, it's a hit or a miss with the printer. Okay. And I've got some fabrics from, like, I got some beautiful birds. Okay, and so when we cut the bird fabric, we're going to have some that are cut this way and still directional, and then some that are going to be cut this way and still directional. If they've got like a bigger chunk of piece together of, like, say we used it for the eye. We use this for eye. So when we go and place out these, they're all going to be in the same, like, upright. The birds are going to be upright, not birds upside down and birds upright, right? Just print out the pattern. It's a free one, and you know me, I love a free pattern. I like to challenge and bring on new things to, for us to do. And if there's a beautiful free one out there, I'm all for it. So, and help promote another free website. And they have so many different ones on there. Okay.
This is the second one from that site.
Actually, third.
Is it?
Yeah, because we did the owl, Hootie.
Yeah, but this in this series.
What else was there?
Series. That one.
Behind us?
Yeah, the last one we did. The last one we did exclamation pattern with was from the same site.
Really? I just don't remember seeing that up there. Interesting. Interesting. And I've got my little mat to cut on, so I'm not totally mutilating my other mat. Okay. Now I want to make sure I can get 3 out of here because we were going to use this for A, right? I'm trying to plan a little bit ahead and try and get at least a couple rows. So I want to make sure I'm getting all my A's. I want to get some F's, some C's, a K, an L, an E, whatever I'm establishing as those as my colors for that section there. Or representation of that, because there's only sometimes a few colors in here. Like here, O, I can pick whatever O I want for that. It doesn't necessarily have to be the same O that's down over here, right? So, you need to try. There's one included in the pattern there, Lynn Bylis. It's like the last page. You just have to cut and tape it together and make sure that the 1-inch square is a 1-inch square, that it printed out correctly. All right, so let's we need to get at least 3 out of here, which is double layered up. It's fine. These cute little flowers. Cute little flowers. Now, do they know what they got to do if they want to get a chance to win this one? Yet or no?
Did we want to do the giveaway for
Okay. Before we give you a chance how to win this one, let's announce the winner of February's. And I'm going to take a bite of my apple.
Okay, so I'm assuming you want me to...
Yeah, let's do that.
There you go.
I can't see it. Oh, there we go. Pam Gainer? Is that how you say your name? Pam, Gahner. If you're in the chat right now, please say something. If not, we will contact you. And you won the February.
Can't see you here.
Yeah, there you go. Hello, Miss Nadine. Oh, your package did arrive. I have it right here. I have it unopened. If you're okay to let me open it on stream, I will. Okay.
Show good?
Yes, congratulations to Pam Ganner? How would you say that? Goner?
G-H-N-E.
How big are you making my triangles? It's a 60-degree ruler, and it is, hold on the board, she looked like she's 9 inches from top to bottom-ish, by 10, 9 by 10. So this may be bigger than big. We'll see. There's 18 rows, or 18, hold on, 18 triangle rows at 21 triangles in each row. Thanks, Jenny. I was trying to keep my hair out of my face. I was helping Pop with some electrical stuff, so I was like up and down, up and down, up and down. I'm like, all right, let's get these out of my face. I'm just happy it's growing to the part where I can. Hello, Miss Catherine. How you doing? Speaking of winners of January's project, we just announced the winner of February's. Sometimes you just have to chuck them. Yeah, sometimes. A good purge. A good purge is good. Okay, so I needed 3 of those, right? So let's I do have enough for 3. I did cut an extra one of the purple, so I guess it's okay if I cut an extra one of this one. You never know what
There's the giveaway entry for March.
Okay. And Pop says there's the giveaway entry for March. That's the one we're working on right now. Okay. Of my scraps and stash given away to you guys. Celebrate our 9 years on YouTube. Hanging out with us, causing chaos. You know we love it. All right, now we need it. I think we need to, hold on, let's just make sure with the minimal I can try and get out of this. If not, we may have to mix some oranges. Hold on, we go 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 15, 18, 20, 25. So 25 minimum if I can out of this one to make that orange triangle one here. This one right here. Okay. So I'm trying to plan ahead to make sure I have 25 of this orange triangle for that representation. Okay. And then I've got this lovely purple that's going to pop right in the center of that. Okay. I'm so happy it's Saturday. Me too. Saturday. All right, so let's see if we can. How can we do this? There it is. Okay. Just entered for March. Nice. Hello, awkward quilter. What's going on? Stop by for a minute or two. I appreciate that very much. I hope you're doing all right. Hope you're doing all right. We just gave away the one on the wall behind us, right there. And sorry.
Lois says stop.
I'm stopping.
She has a lot of power if she makes you stop.
Yes, I listen to Lois. Probably should be folding it a different way. I love this pattern. I'd forgotten that I already downloaded it, and there's so many free great patterns of it. This site particularly has lots of geographical ones. Triangle should be 5 inches tall. Okay, so this is going to be a big project.
King size quilt.
It might be a king size quilt. Hold on. I've already cut so many already. Okay, we may not do all of it then, if that's the case. I did not read that part. Thank you, Lois. Well, the template looked like it would fit the one that came out.
The whole pattern, just
No,
the
actually, where does that actually say that on there?
That's hilarious.
Okay, so again, we need. Yeah, thank goodness everybody else is paying attention. Okay, have I not taught you on this channel?
Don't do it as I do, do as I say.
Yeah. Okay, so we'll build it out around a few of these lovely pieces that I like here. It's going to be with the Laura Lynn spin on it. Okay, you remember that Pops project? I can go grab it. The template doesn't fit your 60-degree ruler. Really? It does say 60-degree on here, though.
She's doing it her way.
Apparently.
So it looks similar to this, but not quite.
A bigger scale. So, you know. Okay, those are always optional, Lynn. Okay. Whoops. It's going to be centered around this orange thing, okay? That's what's happening now. We've changed our plan. We're going to focus on that. You mean like 700 by 900 there, Jenny Anderson? Is that what you mean? Oops, here we go like this. Go big and go home, yo. Go big and go home, yo. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, you could always trim them down to.
Oh, but then that's wasting so much
But it
fabric.
isn't. You could use them the pieces
You're right.
in a strip quilt. So you're making your next Scrappy strip quilt.
Maybe. Way bigger. Oh my goodness.
So you're actually cutting 2 quilts.
I'm cutting 2 quilts at once here, apparently, according to Pop.
I'm just trying to help.
Oh, no. Well, at least I didn't cut a whole lot of, but that does make a whole lot of sense, because I was like, how am I going to fit all that in there? But I don't know if I want to stop now, because I've already got all these. That's 70 pieces there already got.
Well, you could, like I said, cut 70 more pieces or so for the next quilt.
Right, Helly? Use the whole ruler. They give you the whole ruler. If they wanted you just to have a half ruler, they should have given you a half a ruler. Okay, all right. What does chat say? What does chat say? Should I fix my mistake now and forward hoe, or?
This is for them, so.
Yeah, it's for you guys. It's not for me. It's for you guys. So, therefore. Oh boy. Here, take a moment, think about it, look outside. Ah, I want it to work. It's all good.
2 people said, do your own thing, go forward, go big or go home. You're always edutaining.
Something, Lindsay. Something. Got 2.5 inch strips first, yeah.
Just go forward.
Okay. It'll be big and beautiful, I promise. Yeah, exactly. Be unique, a Laura Lynn quilt. Hold on. I got apple stuck in my tooth. Cut the strips first. Much easier. Yeah, probably.
But she would have cut them the full width of the...
Yeah, I would have cut them no matter what. So Lois comes to save the day.
Lois came to create chaos.
No, she didn't create chaos. She was trying to point me in the right direction. Other than that, it could have been another Pop's project. Really big.
Well, you would have realized at some point and changed the direction.
Maybe the first row would have been, why is this so long? What happened here? Something miscomputed in translation.
Well, you'd have to read it to be translated.
Well, that's what I mean. I didn't. I didn't read it.
The vaporware happened.
Okay. I believe in you. Yes, sooner than I probably would have been the first row. Got a phone call. Oh, hey, balloonist, welcome in. Welcome in. You're missing all the drama. I don't know. Now I'm confluffled.
Are you conflicted?
I am. I'm conflicted and confluffled.
Well, you can either do it one way or they do it the other way.
That's what Pop was saying, Pat Strawhouse. Cut the tops off the triangles, fit the sides, you keep them at the bottoms. Exactly. For another quilt. I know.
Because you can always just... You can actually do a really nice chevron with those bottom pieces. Just popped in my head, so... Laura Lynn design chevron. Out of office.
I'm just trying to save you fabric. Yeah, that would have been a lot of fabric. I wouldn't have made the whole thing, though. That's the thing. I would have just done like a section. So, hey, Wildcat, how you doing? We're living and learning. Oh, I want to do it right, but I liked what I got going on with the nice big colors. Okay, so what size would that make that if I picked a few of the center bits here? So that would be what? 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70. Oh my gosh, it's almost a quilt in itself. Continue and then use the extra on the back. Oh!
So you do the same project twice?
Still have all the color. Yeah, you're right. Yeah. Hello, Greenland. Hello, Katie. What's going on? I'll trim them. Because I like the whole pattern idea. And if I do that, it'll be big enough to cover the shop. If I if I go with what I'm going with, it'll be big enough to cover the shop. I won't even fit it on the long arm. How am I supposed to quilt that up? Okay, hold on. Where does the fiber get me into the relationship? Okay, alrighty. Alrighty. Okay. Okay. It's all good, true. She knows me so well. Okay, alright, let's do this. You guys have a point. You guys have a point. And we can do it right. And we'll learn that we should really read a pattern all the way through eventually.
It hasn't happened this long.
I like the adventure it brings. I think that's where I'm okay with that. You know. Okay, so how do I do that? No, that's not going to be the right way. Hold on. I got to figure this out. Because we want to take off the bottom parts here, right? Hold on. So we want to take off the bottom parts here, and we want to make sure that this part here is the 5. We don't want to do it this way, because then we're lopping off stuff. That's not it. But I think, like Pat said, if we scooted it down into the one corner, and what we said, it was 5.5. Was that it? I'm sorry, the chat went by so fast after I realized it melted my brain. Yes. Insulate the shop, right, Katie Crafts? I can tidy, you can trim, right? I know. Teamwork makes the dream work. 5.5, right? Pop, that's what you said, yes?
Yeah, that's okay. What I read anyway.
So that leaves a nice good...
I didn't read the pattern, so...
Thank you, Lois. I thought it was 3 points. Yeah, right, like this. Making sure I have this right. Confer with chat. All right, you. I don't know, however many people are in here. 22, 23 of you. Thank you, Suzanne. Adventure awaits. If you scoot to the corner, you can use the action. Yeah, that's what I was making sure. Yeah, delayed. The chat is a little bit delayed, so I just want to make sure I'm doing it right. I appreciate that very much, Lois. And I just want to make sure I'm doing it right. And like Pop says, we can turn it into another quilt. So all these pieces will be adding to something else. Okay. And we're still going to have to nip off our tippy tops there, okay? All right. So that's a way differenter size than that.
I think you'll be much happier.
Okay. Oh boy. Such a nubbins. Such a nubbins. My goodness. Okay, let's get our corners all matched up here. Use it. Hey, that's a great idea. Use them for the border. If I want to put a border on it, it's pretty big as it's going to be right now. It's 70 by 90. So, okay. So scoot this down here to the 5.5. Make sure we're on the line. There we go. Getting our stacks. We'll want to do it. We're still giggling here. Brain farts happen, okay? And reading pattern is really just optional. And then you find out along the way of the, side quests. It's adventures and side quests. Okay, why are you you're a little not so right down here? What's going on? What's happening here? A little shy. Let's warm up the iron. It's got a little wrinkle in it. scrap binding with the cuts, it probably would be the same good measurement there, Carla. You're not wrong. It's 3 inches off, so yeah, it could be a thicker binding. This one's got a little wrinkle in it, so I want to get that out first before I cut because it's preventing me from getting a nice smooth triangle. Okay. One of these days I will really learn how to read. Not today though. There may be hope for next weekend.
Next week you're not doing a new pattern.
It might be new to me at that point.
So it's new to you now.
lots of smart peoples in this chat, that's for sure. Okay, now, and if we cut a strip at 5.5 inches tall, then that we should have no issues with getting all our triangles in there. Oh, thanks for the super chat there, Joyce. Thank you so much. Big hugs. I can't even make excuses that I don't have reading glasses when they're right here. No, they weren't on my face yet. Thanks though. Thanks though, Pop. Alright, can I get a 5er out of that? Can I? That'll give me 4. If I can get a 5.5 out of that. Ooh, just by the hair of my chinny chin chin. Awesome. Looks good for me. Thank you. We only got slightly derailed. It's all good. It's all good. And that's another reason why I like a mat on, like a iron mat or something, because it just kind of smooths around when you're, doing all those clips. It's a lovely little diamond. Okay, let's pop those off to here. There, and let's drop another. I like the adventure we're going on with those large. It was going to be huge, though, Deborah. It was going to be huge. I mean, I like big quilts. I cannot lie, but.
Let's put it just cost you $4,000 to quilt.
Yeah. We take a whole roll of batting. Could have been a big one. Could have been a big one. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and a half. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then the half. Okay, so we'll do this, and then we'll cut our little buddies out. Okay, by scooching right up to here. Make sure we got it clear on this edge too. We don't want to have a short changer edge here for a triangle. Makes things hard to line up if you're not giving it at all. Okay. So exclamation pattern will get you a link to this one we're working on, and literally this one we're actually working on, not this made up version I like to play. This, hold on, is it this button? That one should work to enter to win this one. Okay. So what was that? 4, 5, 6. Here, and then chop it. And the good thing is you're not really wasting a lot of fabric. I mean, you got some of these little bits and bobs, but they can always be used for something else, right? Even some foundation paper piecing. Oh, I came across, I should show you guys on my phone. I probably shouldn't show you guys on my phone, but a really cool pattern. It's a foundation paper pieced. Just trying to make sure I got this lined up where it needs to go here. It's of an owl face, And it looks so cool. Do you guys want to see it? If you do, I'll pull it up on my phone. So 2, 4, 6, 8. Who do we appreciate? There's 10 there. Okay, that's gonna get me started. Okay, that's gonna. Can I get another one out of here? Can I get another? Can I get an amen? I'll have to go and download the file to my home PC and just put it on my phone for the moment. So, yes? Okay, hold on. Un momento. Okay, here, let's give you the Sophie Loafy for a second. Reach over, grab the phone. Here is, where can I find it? Files. Okay, here we go. Let's see if I can spin it sideways. Oh. Okay. It's done with tiny squares. Like those are, like that's a square. Can you see that? Does that? It's a foundation paper piece square. Oh, hold on. Okay, you did. Okay, it's just delayed. It's just delayed. It is called Kaleidoscope Owl Pattern. Kaleidoscope Owl Foundation Paper Pieced Scrappy Pattern by Cole's Quilts. Cole's Quilts. COLE''S Quilts. Everything Quilty. They've got 2 versions of it. There's this one that, like I said, it's all foundation paper piece. All those little pieces put together. There's a sample of like one of the blocks. So it's a lot. Yeah, oh wow. Wowers, I know. And I think it's 57. Oh, and then this was this one too. Look at this cute little dragon. But she's 57 pages. I'm like, whoops. I don't know about that one. I don't know about that one. Okay, so let's put some of that to the side. And let's grab some of this. I know, it's pretty, right? So go check it out if you want to. I was like, ooh, I think I'm going to try for that. I don't know when, but I'll try for that. Let's do 5.5. And then we'll I think we got like 1 or 2 more colors to cut, and then we'll put our row together. 2, 3, 4, 5. Row together. Found on the internet? Yeah. It should be easy enough to find. I was like, woo. And then Marcus was like looking at it. I think he was trying to figure out how. Like, how is that done? And I'm like, that is the joy and the magic of FPP. Foundation paper piecing. Right, and then this one. Will that fit in there and do a thing? Yes, it will. Nice. So that's 4, and then we'll flatten this guy out. Make sure we've got our 5.5. Just needs a tiny little trimmings right here on the side. And you want to make sure you kind of square those up as much as possible, even though it's a triangle. But even this little bit on every single block, and you're trying to put a half square triangle, a 1/4 inch seam allowance on it, you're going to get messed up no time flat. Can I get the 5.5 out of that? Nope. It's just a little too shy. It is so cute. So that we'll probably end up doing that, but probably not till next year. It is great for Scrappy. But you really have to have enough to go in all those colors, like especially around the eyes, to accent it. Definitely. Okay, so we got some little bits and bobs to go into the other scrappy piles. Okay. Let's do, because, hold on. Okay, this, I don't know what got snipped out of this, but it's got some lovely little leaves on it. Very organic sort of texture to it. Hello, Jean Ritchie. How you doing? Welcome in. Welcome in. Ooh, what was this? 21 bucks for 1 meter? Holy majeebies. Is it made out of gold? I did not pay that, I can tell you. Hello, Lady Taylor. Welcome in. Okay, yeah, this is like all over the place here. How can we get ourselves a strip that we can try and get some of this worked out here? This is a California International Fabrics. Well, that's fantastic because Nature's Narratives. Perfect. That works because it's helping represent some of the stuff I saw in California. Okay, we want to use up the bits and bobs on the end here. I'm going to cut ourselves 5 1/2ers. I forgot to spade and neuter the scraps, Lori. Yes, I did. But it is a pretty pattern. But could you imagine if I would have stuck with the size I was going with? A quilt for the town. Someone said that. I forgot who it was when the chat went past so fast. I'm making a quilt for the town. I always said I wanted to be a big part of the community. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 1/2. Luther Creech. Well, awesome. We have a winner for February's. Is Pam Gunnar? I'm not sure. But if that is your name. Okay, there and there. Tent stitch, that cross stitching. Yeah, there you go. Half the time. I liked how it looked with the Christmas swirl, or the swirly Christmas tree that I did at Christmas time with just the half stitch. I thought it looked lovely. It didn't take away from the pattern at all. So, okay. Making sure we're all good to go. And we'll have a bunch of strips like this too, so we can use them for something else. And of course, these little bits can go for another scrappy project. So I've got some ideas. Now I want to use this. We got ourselves a nice little birdie here. Bird's the word. Bird's the word. That quilt would have covered the sideboard. No kidding, right? I'm in the middle of a mass clear up and now I want to make this quilt. Almost. You gotta search for your fabrics first there, Tracy Provis. That's what you're doing right now. Little did you know, this was your plan, your journey for today, your side quest was to tidy up your space so you could come along this adventure with me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's what it is. That's what's happening. Get your backpack and your snacks. Let's go. We be rolling. Adventuring. Can you hear Sophie snoring? My goodness, she's a riot. Okay, got some pretty little birdies in there. Lovely, lovely. All right, let's see. I got my A, got my F, I got my C, got my H, got my F, got my A. Do I got my A? Do I got my A? I did get my A. No, I didn't. I got to cut my A. There it is. I'm not MIA. I'm way here. Hello, Annie. How are you doing? Exclamation pattern will give you a link to the pattern. Okay. It is a free one. We're using our 60-degree ruler on the 5.5, not the 8.5. Because we wouldn't want to make that mistake, would we? Are you giving me a hard time back there? I got a peanut gallery here, people. Okay, there's my A. And then I think we need an L. Did I need an L? I did need an L. I like this L. We'll do this for an L. How many L's are in here? There's only 4. I started to purge my sewing room in January, and now that Joanne's fabric is closing, I stopped purging. Yeah, because you're like, wait a second, I may not get things. Yeah, how's that going? There seems to be a lot of hubbub about it. At least YouTuber-wise, seems to be. Okay, there's a little bit of a bubble there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, cut a couple of bits of these, and then we can start putting our row together. Okay. Let's try to get this wrinkle out, and then we will cut. There you go. Thank you, Lois. Thank you, Lois, for putting in the project. Appreciate it. This course is another free one, and we did have a draw at the beginning of the stream of the winner of the project behind me. Pam Gunnar, Gahner, I believe was the proper spelling. You will be emailed. Okay. And congratulations on being February's Scrappy Adventure winner. It's a winter winner, maybe. Maybe that's what I was thinking. Alrighty. Okay, now let's get our first row together. Okay, we got a B. Oh no, I gotta do some of my grays. I got like so many of them already. Got a lot of money yesterday. Joanne. Oh, did they? What did they get money for? Oh, you mean from the clearing out of stuffs? Is that what you mean? Here, cheers. I apologize if you already mentioned this. Cole said that his Kaleidoscope Alpine is only free during his sew along, so he advises to download it now. You'll have to pay for the pattern later. There you go. No, I did not. I did not mention that, and thank you very much, Pat Strauss. I didn't know that. I just kind of, it was on my phone, so I just kind of quickly downloaded, but I did want to go back to the site later and actually get it on my home PC, so. Thank you for saying something. Thank you. Just in case people are humming and hawing about it. Hum and haw about it no more. Go click it. Click that button. I gotta hop over to the general store this week and figure out when we can pick up meat birds and about how many we want to pick up. I'm thinking 50 again. It seemed like a good number. Here's hoping we can keep more than alive than 35 this time. So, but it's every time you take on growing food for yourself, it's an adventure, and you just got to take the highs and the lows. Exactly, there's always risk. So there's some grays. I'm gonna grab some other gray. I got 3 grays here at the time. I tried to find blue. Oops, sorry. Tried to find blue, but I just couldn't find enough blue to do this whole project. Maybe if I would have anticipated of the smaller version, I might have found enough blue, but I didn't. So that's okay. Because in my mind, I was like, there's a lot.
Hindsight.
Pardon?
Hindsight.
Yep. The bum site.
Hindsight.
Bum site. It's hindsight.
Seen from your back end.
Nobody needs to see that. Really?
You said it.
No, you did first. You said hindsight.
Yeah, but that's not the same thing as bum sight.
It's called Cole's Quilts, wasn't it? Maybe one of our lovely moderators could find that and pop it into chat. If you would be so kind. The owl one I was talking about. It's an FPP pattern. It's very detailed. It could be like a year-long journey for some people's points to self. Free pattern. Yeah, exactly. Love a free pattern. Better than a kick in the butt with frozen muckaluck, so take a free pattern.
I was just thinking what we need to do is make systems out of quilts for stuff. No?
Okay, there. And then let's grab some more of these and mix it up. ColesQuilts.com. Thank you, Miss Glennie. Appreciate that. Appreciate that very, very much. Okay, I'll put a couple of these little triangles, trim them up. So you're right. There is no wasted fabric on this. I think that was my main thought when I first was like, oh, I just cut all these at 8.5 and they're only supposed to be 3.5 or 5.5. I was just like, felt like it was a bunch of fabric waste, but it's not. These can be used for other pieces, right? So, you just have to, oh, hold on, follow that link there, Miss Nadine, and fill her out. That's all you have to do. You don't even have to be here to on stream or on a live to get a chance to win. You just we will let you know. We had a lot of people say that they never get a chance to win things unless they're on a live. And so this year, I'm hoping to quiet every single one of them up. Every single month. There's a giveaway, and you don't necessarily have to be here to win it.
We'd appreciate it.
Yeah, we'd appreciate it, but, that's up to you. I'm not going to tell you what to do. Sophie will, though. And she tells you to show up here at 1 a.m. or 1 a.m. No, 1 p.m. Saturday and 11 on Tuesdays. We're not having midnight fries.
Aw.
That only happens when we hang out with Sobecca. Midnight fries. All right. Okay, let's get some fluffs together here. Good gravy, making a mess. Okay, I'm trying to make some nice, pretty ones of my staff collection or stash collection, not staff collection. I think I'm a wizard. I'm a wizard, Harry.
Don't they do wands?
What wizards?
Yeah.
No staffs.
I thought mages did stuff.
Oh well, gee, why you're setting like this, like
Expectations?
Yeah, that thing.
Yeah. No, just trying to clarify my understanding.
Party at Sophie's house. No kidding, right? She's snoring like crazy here. She's dreaming.
She's running through the field chasing the big dogs.
Big dogs. Okay, let's kind of lay out a little plays on the fabrics here. Oh, here, let's do that. And we're gonna go there, and then I had C. Hold on. what was C? Here's C. Where's my C's? There we go. C. C, senor. Oh, that birdie's upside down. Okay, hold on. Maybe I needed to do more than one of that. Or more than one cut of that. Because it should be that one. Okay, let's do that. What is the pattern for the EPP or the FPP? It's called, hold on. It was owl. 1 second. Un momento. Kaleidoscope owl. Let me go here. There, hold on. Let me. There we go. Can you see that there? Cole's Quilts, Kaleidoscope Owl Foundation Paper Piecing, Scrappy Quilt Pattern. Yeah, the free baby dragon was cute too. I even downloaded that. So it just there's your pattern piece. There's 1, 2, 3, and 4 that you work with throughout this project, and those look like, you know, like this. I don't know. It's just very detailed, very pretty. And then there was a cute little baby dragon one too. There it is. Isn't that adorable? And it's got all these pretty little colors. So, pretty cute. I know, right, Quilted Frog? I was like, I don't know how I came across that, but I'm like, you are saving to the pile. Someday I really want to. I will be motivated. We have a, I don't know, how big is that owl that's beside the deck? The whole structure is what, 10 feet? 7, 8 feet tall? Yeah. And the owl itself is probably, what, 2.5 feet?
At least, yeah.
Yeah. We happen to like owls. So, in fact, Pop's company is called Systems Owl. So, some people don't, and that's okay. To each their own. It's all good. Okay, so there. We got her down birdie, and now we need her up. Oh no, I had a. Oh geez, I had that right the first time around because it was supposed to be a gray here. It's okay. I got flustered because I'm, you know, didn't set myself off right, and that's okay. I'm okay now. Some would disagree. But I'm gonna insist. I'm okay. Where was... Did I have H? Was this H? This is H. Okay, here. Let's scoot her a little along here. We're trying to build out our first row. Pop makes more noise than Sophie. I love owls, especially the snowy. They're so beautiful and so majestic, right? Okay, so we got our B, our J, our F, our J, our C, our J, our H, a J. Let's do a lighter, because I'm trying to mix my grays. Okay, so a J, and then we need another F. And I love this because it's got like orange in it and pinks and purples. And I don't know, it's just so pretty. I really like this one. And then we got 3 J's. And then an A. Okay, so let's sew these. Let's sew these guys together, okay? I would love the baby dragon pattern. Could tell me where you found it. I'd love to sew. Oh, is that the same baby? It's Cole's Quilts. Okay, Cole's Quilts. I'm trying to get myself back in centered here. Okay, let's actually turn on the sewing machine for the first time in an hour and 15 minutes. Or hour, I guess. Where did I get my t-shirt? I got this from Miss Allison. And it is quite lovely, and I absolutely adore it. Hello? mean, there we go. It says, I'm okay. It's a bunch of piles of fabric. And then there's like a pin cushion like on this one right here. The head coming up. I'm okay. Do you remember that day? Actually, we were streaming, putting the teddy bear. I think it was a teddy bear for my celebrate Mother's Day, my mom and her birthday and stuff like that. And I went topsy-turvy that way in the chair. Thank goodness I landed on the batting. But that was also another moment of, I'm okay. I'm okay. Okay, and then we had the 3 J's. So let's put this J, this J, and this J. Okay, and then we need the A. What was I liking for my A? Oh, the dot, the flower. And then we need another J. Let's do it dark. J, 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 A, J, and then L. Well, this is what we were going to do for L. Where are you, buddy? There. And then another J. And then another F. And then 3 J's and an E. Okay, I don't think we cut E yet. I was going to use this bright yellow for E. Okay. Oh, Shelly Sews! I will never forget that day. I won't forget that day either. Thank goodness I didn't hurt myself, though. Like, it was pretty close there. It could have been. I'm okay! Alright, so the trick to triangles is having the tips just a little bit, okay? So I will show you on this one here. Okay. So this is how we want our pattern to start. Okay, is here and here. Okay. This is right. Okay. So when, and in our ruler, we nip off the top. Okay, just a smidgy. Right, you can see the little top snipped off there and little top snipped off there. You know that's the top and the bottoms of your placements when you're putting them together. So when you put these together like this, you're going to have a little peekaboo on one side and a little peekaboo on the other side. Okay, and that way you know you are set up to go sewing from that end down to this end, and when flipped out, it should be pretty good. Hey, slow down the replay, Kelly. Gotta watch it in the replay. Slow it down on the replay. Okay, I'm gonna make sure I'm at a 1/4 inch seam allowance, and on my machine, it's right where the plastic and the metal are on my foot, and so I kind of guide the edge of this fabric right along that spot visually. Always start off slower, and then you can always increase with your confidence, okay? And then when you come out this way, you'll see that we have a nice clean edge at the top and a nice clean edge at the bottom. Okay, and then we'll go grab our other piece, which is our orange piece, and we'll do the same thing. We'll flip, and so we have a little peekaboo at the top and a little peekaboo at the bottom. So you can see that, just a little bit of peeks, and then it would peek up on that too. Okay. Am I doing this right? Hold on. Double check. And then lay out, and there we go. Keep building out. All right, so we'll grab our J here, and I'm mixing my grays. I've got lights and a little bit of lights and medium. I do have a lot of gray just because I end up using it for a lot of backings or for backgrounds to quilts. So I think I may have enough white-ish or tone on white for the next project. So we'll see from that. Okay. We're just going to keep building out. I am going to, when placing these fabrics, if they are directional like this bird, I'm going to try and make sure they're in the right direction. So the laying of the quilt is going from top to bottom. Obviously the longest part going down the quilt and not as wide, the wider part of the quilt or to go on the bed, right? So we want to make sure if we're doing anything directional, it is in the right way. Unless you don't really care, and then that's totally up to you. There we go. Cute. Pretty little birds. Bird's word. So there's the 3 colored grays I have here. One is more like of a blacky kind of gray with speckles. The other one is a medium with light gray. And then I've got this like whitey gray with more of a gray kind of crackle or scaly kind of look to it. So those are the ones I'm introduced, at least for the first row. And I'm going to see about looking for some other grays to kind of cut all 171 of the gray or background triangles that I'm going to need for this project. I need 171. Okay, there and there. And of course I'm trying to incorporate fabric from the last quilt into the next quilt like I did with January's into February's and now February's into March. We have this fabric in our February quilt. And then another back piece. Okay, and then once we get to the row done, we'll do some pressing. Okay, so just lining it up right here. It's the easiest to kind of just do it right in front of your machine. And this you're going to put pins in. If I was doing this, the bigger version I was going to start off with, I definitely would be popping a couple pins in while I sew down the seam. Okay. I think at this point we need to introduce our lovely orange again. And with batiks, sometimes there is a slight difference between the fronts and the backs, but most there isn't. Or you can just find which one you like, because you pay for both sides of the fabric. You can use either side. Okay, so that is the first part of the row. Now let's get to the second. Here, let's go to the main here. Oh, sorry, my bad. I want to do that one. Okay, so there's our first part, and we'll make sure that we give that a press, and then we're going to work a little bit on our second row here. Let's work this up, okay? Direction of fabric drives me nuts. As in you trying to use it? Is that what you mean? Thank you, Katie. Appreciate that. Cheers, everybody. My cup is almost empty. I was out in the shop earlier though, so that's why. It wasn't just a fresh cupper when I came out here. Okay. And I'm just kind of going to push up and then kind of like over. So I'll be watching. Okay, thank you, Miss Ellie, for hanging out. So happy to see you in chat. So there's that set. And then this set goes up over here. So I will place this one over on this side once we get the row done. Okay. So let's continue out with the first row. We still have a couple more colors to add after this one here. I think it's 4 more. But I will need to cut a little bit of E, which is that bright yellow. Make sure I got my, hold on, this needs to go down, this goes up. Okay, there we go. Does anybody have any questions about this project? I can confirm it is a 5.5 inch tall, 60-degree ruler, triangle ruler. Can confirm. Chat has confirmed. I am confirming that chat is correct. I'm using it. I keep flipping them the wrong way. It can be a little when you're using with triangle pieces, especially, or when you're trying to foundation paper piece something or lay it so you know all the cats looking at you the same way on the block or something like that. It can be a little frustrating because you end up almost using a little bit more fabric than you want to because of the making sure you do got those cats or whatever going in the same direction. So I can see that because sometimes it's a little frustrating because it takes more material. So there is a perfect example of the 3 grays I'm using in this project to represent my background. Okay. Yeah, we're happy to be melting here, very much so on the melty scale. Hold on, is that, so I got the A, I got the J, A, J, oh, there we go, J, and then L, okay. We were having, was it Thursday night? I think it was Thursday. Thursday night we were supposed to have, really heavy snow for several hours and then rain for several hours, and and because our snow blower is out of commission, it's still at the dealer getting assessed, I guess, I don't know. That was like, oh please not to like block the driveway, you know, because we were expecting deliveries, and I was like, please don't snow so bad that, you know, I can't even, I'll be, you know, going to the end of the driveway with my tarp and dragging my groceries back, right, sort of thing, or whatever other deliveries came. There we go. I love that. That's so pretty. It's got a lovely little leafy fabric texture. I love how brave you are. I didn't go for it, Jenny. Just go for it. Just go for it. If you don't like something, in the end, if it happens to be just one color or one little section, you can always just sing that little seam ripper song I teach everybody and fix it. It's not like it's the end of the world. You're not carving this in stone or, you know, setting it in resin. You know, it's just, it's okay. We can play around and have fun and discover what works and what doesn't work. So. And we try. If you don't figure it, if you don't play around and find out, you're never gonna know. It came up in my feed that it was, I think it was 2 years ago at this time, that Pop and Marcus were doing one of the baby quilts for Pop's co-workers at the time, which we'll have to get it quilted up before we end up going back to Ontario so we can give it to him as the baby quilt that he created, just for baby number 2 instead of baby number 1. So, and I was like, and it always reminded me of the mess around and find out stream, and it was so, I mean, as much as I was feeling so ill and we didn't know what was going on with me, I was so unbelievably proud that the boys were doing what they were doing to help keep the quilt shop going, right? Yeah, you need a lot of triangles. Even just of the gray, your background, you need 171. But you don't have to build the whole thing there, Sylvia. It's 70 by 90, so it's a big one. Gotta go by. Oh, have a great one. You too. It's Mardi Gras weekend in Biloxi, Mississippi. MISSISSIPPI, Mississippi. I bet you that is a party. everybody at the bar getting tipsy. Most likely. And if you wanted to, you could make your triangle smaller, Sylvia. It doesn't have to be a 5.5. You can pick your size triangle for this project. Just be careful what you pick. Oh, actually, let's go this one. So I need 3 J's and an E. 3 J's. And if I mix the grays enough, I'm hoping they'll be pretty. Pretty enough. Pretty enough. And then I need an E. This, there we go. See? I hope so, Katie. I hope so. We're giving them all away. 1 each month. We're giving 12 whole quilts away this year. Yes, we are. Are you going to fit in there? No, you're not. Okay. Trying to get up. Yeah, it would be smaller if I make it. Well, you can, like I say, you can use a small one, right? Just as long as it's the 60-degree ruler. So you could do like a 3 or even a 2.5. Could you imagine a nice little wall hanging out of that? That'd be pretty. Nice little wall hanging. Small piecing, though. Some people don't like to fiddle and faddle with the small piecing. Sometimes it gives people the angry eyes. Sometimes you pack your angry eyes. Sometimes they pack you. Hello, Lena. How you doing? Haven't seen you in a while. What you been up to? All right, there we go. We need an E. It's our last bit on this side. Oops, hold on. Why you slip? Why you slip and slide? Okay. There's not a lot of E's in here. So I wouldn't mind using them as O's as well in this project because I just love this big bright yellow. Okay. Now we need to come up just a quarter. Just a little more. Okay, there we go. So there's that one. Here, you pop you down there for now. And one of my favorite projects I've ever made with my Scrappy collection, besides all the lovely quilts, oops, hold on, is my bag. Now this was the part of our beginning of our very, very first Scrappy Adventure. I made a red and gray project. I think it was in 2017, maybe even 2018 was the start of that. Anything left over, I started putting in towards a scrap bag that I hold the scrap fabrics for when we could proceed. So this was January's, this one was February's, this one was March's. So anything left over from those months went into a nice little fabric, baggy, pouchy, laundry basket, hanging over your shoulder, continental soldier, all that sort of stuff. Sort of thing. You know, put a stick on there, you can call yourself a hobo. A baby basket too, you can probably put like, you know, pet basket, you know, laundry basket, all those things. So that's one thing to do with your fabrics, you know. Make something fun out of it so you're going to use all the time. And like clearly I've been using this for years and years. Take care, Miss Nadine. Oh, did you want me to open up your package right now? Yeah, 12. We've given January, this one's February, and this one will be March giveaway. You betcha. 12 quilts to give away. Yeah, we celebrated 9 years on YouTube just a couple weeks ago. Super excited by that. And we're just a few shy from 33,000 subscribers on YouTube as well. So if you're not a subscriber, why not? Right now, click that button. Oh, wait. How about now? Thank you. Appreciate it. Okay? Yeah, I can? Okay, hold on. I'll do it right now. Right now. Okay, this was sent to me from Miss Nadine. Let's find the right tea.
Free shipping notices on there.
Oops, thank you.
Just keep showing it to them. That's it.
Well, you do have control of the cameras, my dear, as I'm trying to go and look for things. Thank you. Yeah, pick a camera. Can I have your X-Acto knife? Because I'm not using one of my fabric scissors. Okay, hold on. And I think this was, it's just a present. That's a surprise. And Miss Allison sent me something too. Pick that up at the post office. Okay, here, I'll go here now. Okay, that seems. Ooh, what did you send me, Miss Nadine? Oh my goodness. 40 foundation paper piecing templates. Ooh, lovely. 4 easy designs to make 6-inch blocks. Oh my goodness, look at those. Oh, we'll have to fiddle faddle with those. We can easily copy those too if we ever want to make more, right? So, oh, it smells so good in here. Oh, this is beautiful. I love color. Ooh, it's flamingos. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. That's so cute. Oh my gosh, that's adorable. Okay. Oh, and flosses, more flosses. If I was thinking I wasn't going to have enough to finish my fox and rabbit, I certainly do now. Thank you, Miss Nadine. Oh, another beautiful panel. Look at the roses on that with a little basket. We'll have to think of some beautiful quilt ideas for this. Home sweet home. Home is where the heart is. Oh, how lovely. That is lovely. That is so pretty. Got lots of pinks and reds and stuff like that to work with on that. Whoa, little snip. Oh, I was just saying the other day, every project needs little snips. Thank you very much. Oh, always handy. These are always so great to keep in your purse. You can kind of get a gauge when you're out shopping. Clamshell accessory case forms. Oh, fantastic. Oh, I can't wait. Oh, that'll be fun. That'll be fun. Thank you. And what's socks? Oh my God, those are socks. Those are shop socks. Holy moly. Thank you so much. Big hugs to you, Miss Nadine. Mucklucks. Cozy up your life. Cabin socks. Fully lined for extra comfort. Non-skid grippers. Fantastic. That was another. Oh, there we go. They're all right there. You can see the little glowy things. Thank you. Big hugs. Big hugs. Thank you so much there, Miss Nadine. Oh my goodness. All this good stuff keep me out of trouble for a little while. Oops. Put that on there. Oh my. Oh, we're going to hand those out. Or keep those out. I'll hand them out. Oh, wow. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, pop that over there. Okay, if you're still here, big hugs to you, Miss Nadine. That was very nice of you. I appreciate that very much. Okay, I'm just going to pop that there till I sit down so I don't lose my place. Looks like a bag in the making to me. Yeah, right? Oh, I will. Thank you very, very much. Big hugs to you. Thank you. It was very generous of you. That's going to keep me out of trouble for quite some time. I was just thinking with some of those threads, maybe I can highlight some of those roses with some threads. Wonder how that would look. That flamingo panel. Oh, I'm just trying to think of ideas of what I can do with that. Indeed. Okay, so once we get these few more on here, we'll get an idea. It should be 70 inches long-ish. Actually, I guess maybe a little longer because we do have to trim up each side. this one, oops, here, there we go. And then the last one is the bright yellow. And that's our first row complete. Do note that in 3 weeks today is Marcus's birthday. And we will be having a birthday stream for him. We'll be painting some miniatures. I've got my Highland Coo to finish up and like a little lizard or something to paint. So if you want to come and just hang out with us for a social and, you know, watch some painting and, I don't know, just have a good time with Marcus and Kent and I celebrating Marcus's birthday, that would be awesome. So that is on the 22nd of March. Okay. Said he was willing to come on stream, and I was like, thank you very much. I even offered to move it to Sunday instead, but oh, let's flip this over. But we like our Sunday family day together sort of thing, so maybe we might actually, you know, go somewhere or do something on the other day. Okay, so here's our first row from left to right. There we go. Just think how bigger that would be if I used the bigger squares. I mean triangles. Small sashing. That's gonna look pretty. That's gonna look really pretty. Day I come home from holiday, so hopefully you will be here. Oh, awesome! Hopefully. And where are you going, down to the shoreline again? Nice happy meal. Yes, it was a very awesome happy meal. Here, so let's take this one down. Barbara. Not Barbara. Pam. What was it, Pam? Pam Gamer? Or, I forgot. Who was the winner of February? I'm sorry. A lot going on. So this goes to the winner of February. Sorry? I can't see it. It's
Pam?
Pam?
Her or Yeher or... It's hard to say.
Yeah, it is hard to say.
G-A-H-N-E-R.
G-A-H-N-E-R. Okay, so...
Gamer, maybe.
You are the winner of this one right here. Can't wait to hear from you, or us to hear from you, or whatever. So we're putting this one off to the side so we can start laying up our March project, okay? So we have an idea of what we got going on. Going to Somerset. Okay, that's what I thought. Okay. Here. And here. Okay, it's a little smidgy. Oh, no, it isn't. Okay, I thought it was, but it was just the way the fold was. Okay. That looks nice. It's nice and bright. Here, let's pop you up there. Maybe this up here. Follow some sort of a line. That looks good. Okay, next. We need B. Under the B. Up to B. Here, and then we need J. Let's build this out here. Okay, and then we need C. What was our C?
What time is March 22nd?
Same. How long is it? Good question. It'll be same 15 minutes earlier because we will be knitting as well. We'll knit for the 15 minutes before stream and then go from there. So if I were to go middle triangle to middle triangle there, Lois, it says 60.
You can change this.
If I went middle to middle, sorry, hold on. Did I maybe miss one? Or does it have a border on it? I didn't even print the other one off to even figure that out. Watching light fixtures. If I go right from middle triangle, maybe it was going from end to end. If it's end to end, 64. But if I'm going middle to middle, 60. So, I don't know. And it says we have to trim it too, but I don't remember a border being on it, but it could be. Anyways, it is what it is. This is what's happening. Okay, birds. I would like a bird to fly through the air. Yes, be careful, exactly. Never understood it when it comes to multiplying letters and stuff. Numbers took me forever to learn how to solve X. X begins with such and such. Okay, did anybody have any questions about this project? K. I don't think I had K yet. I need 2 C's and a K. Oh. Hold on. No, this goes this way. Why'd you start that off the wrong way? Okay. Gotta make sure you're on the right track, not the wrong track, silly. There we go. That's the birds upright. Mm-hmm. And then we need another upright birdie. We need to trim a bird. I think we need to trim a bird. Oh, no, we don't. There we go. Nope, he goes that way. That's not an upright bird. Are you an upright bird? No. Okay, we need to cut the bird again. It's a little small because you use the 60-degree triangle. The template is a little wider than the 60. Is it? Okay, but it does say 60 degrees, right? In the pattern, I swear it did. I did read that far. Okay, so there. I needed a, oh, let's use, how many do we need of that? We need that, so let's do this color. It's not a whole lot, but we only need like 2 of these. It should be just enough to tone in there. No, it doesn't mention 60 degrees. I swear it did. Not even on the template itself? Hey, Michelle the Quilter, how you doing? How is Pop? That's a good question.
He's okay.
He's okay.
He's getting through the day.
Getting through the day, he says. I thought it did on the template. Okay. I'm making up things. Don't believe me, people. Jeez. I tell you, those YouTubers, you can't trust them. Okay, there we go. I just messed this up. Okay. There, yes, okay. And then you're going to go like that there too. Nice. Oh, that works out lovely. Lovely jubbly. Really, I don't know, where did I get 60 degree then from? I don't know where. Clearly. Maybe I just thought it looked like a 60 degree driller. I'm trying to adapt it, I guess. I don't know. Now we need a J up here. Let's do this one. And then we need 3 F's together. So we need a down, so an up, a down, and an upper, and then another J. Someone in chat, okay, someone mentioned it in chat to be a 60. Okay, all right, well that's where I got it from. Maybe I just assumed. Well, you know what happens when you just assume.
You end up cutting twice.
No, that's wrong J. Okay, hold on. Let's sew those together. Okay. There's Sophie. And there's outside. The pond has become like a bit of a lake. It has gotten bigger. It's getting slowly over to the neighbor's house. I was just trying to lay this out to make sure I have my birds the right way, because this fabric right here that I'm using for C is directional. So, oops, sorry. Okay, so that's my other row behind that one. Okay, so we need a down and then an up. Need a down and an up. Okay, so right here and here. Yeah, we all love a good free pattern. Actually done patterns from this place for several years. They have some really inspirational ones, shaped ones. You know, obviously some landscape ones. They've got a bunch of triangle ones you could use to do like landscapes and stuff like that. It's quite pretty. Yeah, it does seem to be working just fine. So I guess I just assumed. I honestly thought it said it on the pattern somewhere to use the 60-degree ruler. So, okay. See, I read the pattern so well, I start adding things to it. Oops, here. Perfect. Okay, so we go here, and then we have our upper birdies here. As you can see, a little bird little head is up right there. Yeah, and on the ruler, it does say, you know, we either want to go 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5. So you can see the difference. We needed to cut these at 5.5, and I was cutting them like all the way down here. So these would have been a monstrosity of a quilt project. If I would have kept with the original. Thank goodness for Lois. I would have been having the first row, and it would have been like 105 centimeters or 105 inches going, what the heck is going on here? What did you do now? Okay, let's add our next color. And this one right here is K. We'll add that right down there. Well, I'm getting close to the bobbin. Where's Marie France? She hasn't told me to check my bobbin yet. It has to be a 60-degree angle if all 3 sides are equal in length. Okay, it matches my 60-degree angle ruler when I have it printed. Oh, perfect. Okay, Lois was saying it was a little bit smaller than what it had in the printout. So. Okay, now it's another directional birdie. Make sure Papa Jack. There she is. How you doing there, Marie France? Looks pretty, doesn't it? Lovely little bird fabric. Okay. Now, don't forget to get a chance, if you want a chance to win this project. Just check and fill out that little form there. And what we had, I think it was over 100 for January's. We only had 55 enter for February. So I'm assuming maybe not a lot of people liked the layout or didn't get a chance, because we did miss a February or two due to a weather. So, well, one is when we came back, the February 1st, and I was like, we were super tired and exhausted, so we didn't do much then. We just kind of chatted about a few things and then went to bed. Went and had a nap. So, and then there was one that we missed because of weather. It was too cold and I couldn't get the shop to warm up at all. The heater wouldn't even go on, so. will try our best to make sure we're here for all the ones that we need to be here for the March. We will be missing a couple in April due to Pop and I traveling to Ontario. I think we have some final dates on there. We will be there Easter weekend. So if anybody wanted to do something with Easter weekend or something, let us know. We may do just an extra long stream on the Saturday. And if anybody wanted to come in of our Ontario or that area sort of friends want to come and hang out on stream with me, please, you are more than welcome to. We're happy to have you. If you want to come and hang out and spend some time hanging out, that would be great. Okay, so we go there is for that one so far. So where we are is here. We've on this part right there. So we need to build up the rest of this row. So we need a J, some more A, and an N. I don't think I picked N yet. I didn't, did I? No, I think I was gonna use, is it this for N? I think so. That was gonna be N. Got some here. Just don't know what to do with it. Because I didn't use it already, did I? No, I haven't. But I should have some cut. I didn't use it. I should have some cut. Yeah, that's what Pat Strawhouse was just saying there, Lee Allen. Yeah, it was just, as long as it's everybody is equal on all sides, everything is good. All matchy-matchy. And I like this one too. It's very kind of nebulous, sort of, I don't know. That's what I get from it. I get that vibe from it. Okay, so we need a J. We were going to cut some more J's, weren't we? Yes, we were. Yes, we were. We needed to trim some more. A little bit today, but otherwise doing okay. Okay, good. I thought maybe I missed you saying goodbye or something like that when I was head down, focused on what I got to do so I don't make mistakes. And yet, no matter what, there's always a mistake. It's just who I am. Okay, so we got some J, which needs to go this way, and then we need some A. Oh, here we go. Got an A, and then an N, and then another A. Oh, that's nice and pretty together. I like that. I like that a lot. And then we're gonna grab another one of these guys over here. So here I am on the design. I need, oops, did I? Oh no, that's in here twice. Okay, the red is in here twice, or the orange is in here twice. Did you see the March release? No, I did not. I was gonna look today. I have not sat at my home desk PC since I pretty much got up this morning. I think I sat there, talked to Pop, and we talked about what we need to do in the shop. A tree. Where's tree coming from? The lights. But yeah, that too. Lights wise here in the shop and getting a few things. And I said, okay, well, I had a quilt I could work on a little bit for the long arm and then prep for a long arm Wednesday video. And I wanted to pull fabric. So I was trying to find blues, but I couldn't. So I pulled up grays and started cutting those. So I didn't even get a chance to I'm currently still stitched on January. I just finished January. I'm working on February. It looks really pretty with the orange that I'm using. So I'm happy and I'm encouraged to just keep going. Okay, so I need 3 more of you guys. Uh-oh. Okay, guess I gotta cut more. Okay. It's okay. How do you feel? And it's alright. It's alright. I gotta cut somewhere. We don't make mistakes, we make teaching moments. Well, potato, potato. Tomato, tomato. when a person who's tried to, you know, do something with other people, you would think I would know what I was doing, but no, clearly not. Let's see, I try hard. Is that, well, it's probably a small compensation, but I do try. It's a big one? Oh, no. But it's gorgeous. Okay. Okay. I'm mentally prepared now. I love to sew. It's a big one. I'm like, I was hoping to catch up with March and February's by like yesterday, but I didn't get a chance. So I was like, no, there's no way. I don't got enough time in the day to catch up. But I'll try. Okay, so I need those two. Boop-a-doop-a-doop. So here we go. We go there and we go here. Boop, boop. Here, 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 here. Come on, you. Here. And then here. And then we need 3 J's. Okay, so let's do a lighter. And we do have a light one in there. Okay, so let's do those two. And we'll finish off our second row. And then we'll put the two together, and then maybe you can get a little bit more of a better idea what it's going to look like. And I appreciate your patience in trying to adjust and reset the brain on doing it right. I don't want to do it wrong because it's for you guys, right? I don't want, you know, if it's for myself, it's fine. You're allowed to make mistakes, but you know, when I'm trying to make it nice for you guys, I do want to give it my best shot. I don't want you ever looking at something you want and go, why the heck, you know? All right, so we got 3 and then 3 grays. Let's go down, up and down. Down, up and down. Okay. No brainer type situation. Okay. Okay, let's confirm that this is the continued strip on from where was I working before? Did I move my piece all off to the side here? Did it slide off? Oh, here it is. Okay. Here, and then confirming it is the gray and that next. Okay. I hope so, Carla. I'm trying to put some nice, pretty colors into it, and for it also to represent part of my trip to California. You know, some of the landscape we saw. We saw some beautiful landscaping, obviously. We were out on an adventure every day, and we saw something different every day. And especially the landscape to and from Vegas and to Mount Sen. I'm never going to get it right. I'm sorry. Nope, my brain is farting. Up the mountain, we went on the tram, and then up the big huge mountain, and got a lovely dinner. Like that, it's just very memorable. Very, very memorable. Well, thank you, Lynn. That's like the sweetest thing. Thank you so much. I do want to make something, you know, pretty. You know, I usually try and go for like pretty amazing, but or something that I know I would like, hopefully, you know. And with us giving away 12 quilts, and not just wall hangings, like these are quilts. These are like full big quilts that we've been making. You know, 80 by 80 and 70 by 90 and what was the other one? 60 something by 70, you know. Jacinto, yeah, something. Not how you spell, but along those lines. Thank you, Tracy. Like I can see it in my mind, but I just can't form the words around. Some of those words are just foreign to my tongue, and I don't know how to say them. Jacinto? Jacinto. I think that's how you say it. It's so hard. Yes, Miss Tracy got a lovely sweatshirt from that place too. It's pretty awesome. Okay, did we do this right? So we got no. How did we do this wrong? Oh no! Oh no! Hold on! Did we? For Pete's sakes! Oh no! Okay, we're good. We're good. Back the panic boat up, people. It's okay. We got it. Yeah, I'm loving this orange. Just totally so pretty. Where are you going? There you go. Yeah, that was an amazing adventure. All of it. Every single moment of it. Scraps are almost contained. That one behind you, I did, but it's still a flimsy, not yet finished. It turned out so nice when I added the extra little border around it. I added a 6-inch purple border. And then, just to kind of, I don't know, just needed something. I just didn't want to end at the white. So, I was trying to do like a fabric check of what fabric I had, and it was a certain amount so we can put it on our website. And that was, you know, just not enough to do much with it, but I'm like, ooh, it'd be perfect border for that. So, and then I just quilted it up the other day. I didn't film any of it, but my seam allowance is slightly off there, so I'm just going to come back and fix it. Okay, now we've got our 3 oranges together. Now I need my 3 little grays, and then we'll press the row, attach the row together, press it, and then we'll attach it to the one behind me. So that'll be 2 rows. So we'll get a better idea of what this project is going to look like. This one behind me there, Suzanne Taylor? You know? Well, it is going to be up for sale. If you're that interested in it. It is, what, 72 by 70, I think? So it's a good size. It's a really good size. 72 by 70. Yeah, I just bulked it out a little bit. So, yeah, it's in progress. Our store is in progress. We will have more as we're progressing through, just to sort out stuff. And we're trying to balance between Pop's schedule and my schedule on getting stuff together. We appreciate your patience. And soon there will be much more out there for you. And also stuff that we've worked on here, and like bags and other quilts and stuff like that, that, you know, need to make a business, right? So, here and here. Oh. There we go. We will also start off Tuesdays, cross-stitch Tuesday stream, 15 minutes earlier, also to work on our knitting. Hopefully I'll have a little bit more progress done on my sock by then. If not, it gives me the time on that Tuesday to do some stitching or some knit. Okay, here is our second row. Why does that seem like it's not long enough? Oh, it is. Okay. Let's give this a little press. Just kind of pushing to one side here. Anybody got any questions so far? Anything at all? Anything I can help with? Okay, now let's grab the first one off the wall. And we will pin these guys together. Okay, and we want those little crucial intersections here where the tips are meeting. Kind of want to lay them right on top of each other. And then pop a pin in. We've got some beautiful unicorn pins to use here today. Thank you, Katie. I mean, yeah, sorry. Yours would do that. You just had to make a smaller quilt there, Quinny. So make sure those little intersections come together. Pop a little pin in. I don't mind pinning at each of these intersections to make for a more accurate quilt project. Okay. I'd rather have it pinned up and looking nice and lined up than have it be off center and then have to come and rip it all out. So, no thanks. Hard pass. Just hoping I got this right. Let's shift that up just a smidge. Hey, Deborah Holman, how you doing? Hey, Sherlock So's. What's going on? What's everyone making for supper? Hold on. I made homemade hamburgers last night, so we're having those left over. I'm having chicken. I made a chicken burger for me and made beef burgers for the boys. And then we have some cheese-filled wontons that I wanted to give a try. And then we have, I think Marcus was going to make some pasta. So what's everybody's favorite block on this quilt project? I have to say lobster and the puzzle. But the pirate's really kind of cute too. Does anybody have a super duper favorite on this one? Got some lovely colors to play with here. So this one was super pretty too. These turned out to be an 8-inch block for the squares. It was so easy to put together too. So, all right. And then this, once we get it sewn, it's gonna look pretty. Look at that. Nice, 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 nice. Okay. Alright, so over this row down, have a little bit more tea. Cheers, everybody. Mug's getting empty there. Puzzle? Nice. Thank you, Sherlock. It did. It looked really nice. I was really happy with the way it did turn out. Sometimes you just never know with Scrappy. You just kind of got to believe and just jump on board and just do it. Just do it. They do say to, when you're finishing off this one, you cut this off. So I don't know if I'm kind of keen on that. So I may just keep those angly bottoms. So I'm kind of obsessed with the lobster block. There's lots of lobsters in there. Oh, you should see some of the newer fabric that we have coming into the shop. We haven't had a chance to release any of that yet, so we're excited. I find doing quilts like this, like a triangle, like this one, especially being the smaller size, is very easy to quilt because you can just do like a little orange peel in between, or you can just come across as little diagonals, or just putting straight lines all the way, like I saw at a lot of the quilt shows, and some of the ones that seem to be like really best in show. It is so tiny and meticulous. Piece, like not piecing, but quilting, like they're quilting, then they're hopping over like 1/8 of an inch, and then quilting, and then over 1/8 of an inch, and then quilting again. It's such straight line precision prettiness. I've only done like inch or 1/2 inch, or no, I'd say even inch to maybe 1.25 inch, like straight line quilting like that. I was like, I can't imagine doing it so much closer and closer and closer. And so a lot of those are hand stitched too. They're hand stitching if that goes. It's crazy. I like the orange. Yeah, I like the orange peel too because it's really easy to hop around when it comes to diamonds and triangles and stuff like that. Why are you a little full? Why are you a little full? Did you get the... Ease that fabric in a little bit. You know who I haven't seen in like forever is Kelly A. Has anybody else seen Kelly A? I haven't seen her in like a long time. Hope she's okay. Like I haven't even seen her pop up on Twitch or anything like that, or whatever. Yeah. Oh, that's not so good. That's better. Okay, we're gonna put a pin there because we don't like that. Here, I'll show you why I don't like that. Look, we're off there, so that needs to shift over a smidgy widgy over this way. Okay, so we put a pin there because we want to make sure that we come back and correct that. That looks good. That one also looks good. It's good enough. Good enough. Good enough. Oops. Oops, sorry. That's good enough. That's good enough. Good enough. And good enough. Okay, so just that last one. And I even thought as we were coming in closer, it looked like it was getting a little fuller for some reason. Alright, just need to find my little seam ripper here. I haven't used it in so long. Ha ha, bragging, bragging. Not. No, not on any other channels either? Hope she's doing okay. Hey, 100 Proof. How you doing? Good to see you too. Okay, so I'm going to kind of rip about maybe about 1 inch on either side, just so I can try and get that to line up just a little bit better. I mean, if you're riding past on a horse doing, 70 hooves an hour, then you probably wouldn't see that. But we're not doing that, and so we're going to try and fix that. Just a little bit. Even if we can just get a little bit closer, that the long arm can quilt the rest out.
Sorry, 70 hooves an hour?
Yeah. Yeah, if you're riding a horse. 70 hooves, like as in horsepower? 70 hooves? No? Okay.
It's good, yeah.
Yeah, it's good? Let's sing? Okay. Seam ripper, you're my best friend. Seam ripper, right to the very end. Okay, so now I'm going to try and see if I can lay these two triangles. You see that little triangle right there? That one right there? Hold on, let's go back over here. See that little triangle right there? And then this little triangle right here, without the gray one, we're going to try and stack those right on top of each other. Okay, right on top. And you can kind of feel a little bit with your finger where the seam here and the seam back there are like on top of each other. Okay. Pop our little pin in there. And for some reason we got like a little full right here, so I'm actually going to rip this back just a little bit more to allow to maybe to squish that in there a little bit. Okay. Just a smidgy widge. Okay. There we go. Oh yeah, the micro quilting seems to be a trend. Yeah, okay. It wasn't just me that was thinking that. I'm like, why is every quilt like quilted? You would not want to use that. Why is that like such an appealing quilting? You know, and maybe this is super cool, and you know, maybe I'll do that with one of my quilts. But okay, let's go back over here. Okay, let's try this again. Okay, about where I want to leave it out. All right, let's see how that looks. Okay, let's see if it was worth singing the song and getting the seam ripper out. No. It seems like it's still a little off.
It's closer than it was, though.
You think so?
Yeah,
Okay.
no, I don't, so.
Okay, well, then we're going to leave it there. Because close enough is like what I like to play with. Close enough. There's good enough, and then there's close enough. I don't think I have any flannels picked for this project. Maybe. I might have one. Or two. Uh-oh. Got all topsy-turvy there. Topsy-turvy. That's actually such a good movie. The Hunchback of Notre Dame. Or Notre Dame. However you say it. Do you want to be one way or the other? Oops. There we go. Okay. So let's put this one up on the wall. Oh, and here's the back to this quilt project. It's actually purple. Okay. It's a purple, like, looks like bubbles. And it's got, like, and a beautiful feather stitch out on it. Oh. Do that and call it matchstick quilting. I can see that or something. I thought matchstick quilting was a little bit of this way and that one. That was a little bit this and that. Okay. There. And there. Okay, that's a good start. I think we got a good start to this so far. Now that is very pretty. It's one of my my favorites of backings. I wonder if I can get it under the camera. There it is. It's got some lovely purples on it. It's very pretty. They'll never find it. 70 hooves an hour. Me and the seam ripper have been the best of friends with my Rainbow Falls project. I just like the curved piecing. It's curved piecing isn't always my favorite either. Like we did a clamshell pillow like eons ago, and I should probably do a new video about it. And it was like I pinned that sucker like crazy. And then you got other people who just like hold it at one end and then just hold it at the other and just whip it right through, and you're like, what sort of magic have you got that you're conjuring that happening? I'm not having so much luck. Okay, does anybody have any questions? I think that's a good start for today. We corrected our mistake. Thank you, Lois. And now we're on track to the right size quilt, not a gigantic one that you could cover your house in. And we have strips happening for another quilt project in the meantime at this point. So we can definitely just be kind of putting them cattywampusy or something. I don't know. We'd have to do something. Maybe back and forth. Do that. Because we can only go one way, right? So I'm one of those curved conjurers, are you? Tiffany's quilting life. She's pretty darn good at that too. I was like, just mesmerized. Yeah, I have to use a lot of pins. I'm fine with it. It just takes me a little bit longer. And it's not a race, right? Or it's a marathon or whatever. It's something. Any questions? And thank you for coming around and hanging out for the knitting part of the stream at first. So thank you very much. Appreciate that. My house needs a quilt. So does the shop. I could use a quilt right at the back. help with the wind. Yeah, thank you very much there, Pat Riemann Schneider. Appreciate it. Thank you very much for hanging out with us today. Let's take a last look outside. Here's hoping the pond is definitely getting bigger. But that's just because of the melt. And we had so much rain the other day too. So not as much as we were anticipating, but happy we got some. So thank you very much. You too. Bye, Miss Helly. Thank you. You guys have a great week, and we'll see you on Tuesday, Cross Stitch Tuesday, 15 minutes earlier than the normal stream time to do some knitting. But if you don't want to knit, then just show up at the regular time. Okay. Thanks for the giggles. Thanks for my heart attack of oh goodness, I cut this all wrong again. It just goes with the territory. Experiment and having fun. Other than that, here is your last chance on this one for today. But you do get till the, I don't know, like 2 or 3 more weeks before we draw for that one. And congratulations to Pam Gaffner. I believe that's how you say your name. Congratulations. And you gonna say goodbye?
Bye.
Okay. Did you pop up on screen at all?
No, I did.
Okay.
I can do that though.
Okay. That would be nice.
See?
There he is.
Well, sort of.
Oh, what happened?
I don't know. My head, it feels like I got a headache.
Hold on.
Not enough light, too much light.
I don't know.
Light.
I did not hurt him. This is a wellness check. He is fine.
My head.
In my head. That's what happened. I bopped him. I'm kidding.
It's trying to go around the sewing machine. But
Yeah, it is trying to go around the sewing machine. I guess that doesn't affect anything. That's weird. Other than that, it will be Cross Stitch Tuesday and then Zoom, member Zoom on the Wednesday, okay? So, thank you, Nina. Appreciate it. Other than that, we'll see y'all later. I got threads all over me. How did that happen? And who's cleaning up this mess?
not it.
Be good, everybody. We'll see you soon.